What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And the newly crowned undisputed super middleweight champion Terence Bud Crawford was stopped by our Omaha Police Department and had a gun drawn on him. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that follow button, and subscribe to the YouTube channels if you have not already done so. Those channels are Kendrick Sports Hustle as well as TFG Sports Media. On this past Saturday, Bud Crawford was honored by his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, with a big parade celebrating his big win over Canelo Alvarez a couple of weekends ago to become the undisputed super middleweight champ. Well, later on, early Sunday morning, he and some occupants in a vehicle he was driving were stopped by Omaha Police Department officers, and according to reports, they stopped him because they said Crawford was driving recklessly. Well, there was some video taken from inside the vehicle by one of the occupants. As you can see here, an officer decided to draw his gun on the champ because he said he saw a firearm laying on the driver's side floorboard. So officers would then make the occupants of the vehicle, there was 4 other occupants, get out and search the vehicle, and then later on it would be found out that all 4 occupants were legally licensed to carry firearms. Crawford would not resist. Matter of fact, you could hear him on a video says he's not reaching up for nothing. I'm not reaching for anything as he's getting out, and he was eventually handcuffed and cited for reckless driving. And again, this video was started circulating on the internet a couple of days ago, over the past weekend. Like I said, again, this is a cell phone video that was taken from one of the occupants of the vehicle. Well, the mayor of Omaha, Nebraska would get wind of the arrest, and he would release a statement later on and said that it's unfortunate that this happened, and there's going to be a review of this stop done by the internal investigation arm of the Omaha Police Department. So again, unified super middleweight champ Terence Crawford, after being celebrated with a great parade in his hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, he would eventually be pulled over by an Omaha police officer and drawn on. This is the America we live in. You know, I think as black men in America, we really do have to be careful how we move. And this is no complaining. This is just facts. It's reality. I didn't see the reason for that officer to draw his gun. And Crawford had his hands up like this. What if Terence Bud Crawford wouldn't have had his hands up? I wonder. What if he would have made some slight movement? This probably would have been a different story we're talking about today. So again, Terence Bud Crawford, I think he would be released, and eventually, I think from what I've read, that the actual citation has been dropped, and again, there will be an internal affairs department investigating this whole actions of this Omaha Police Department officer. So I'd like to know your thoughts on this video. This video was taken from a occupant in this vehicle. What's your thoughts on Terence Bud Crawford being drawn on by a Omaha Police Department officer? Should there be some sort of reprimand? And your whole thoughts on that. I'd like to know that. Talk to me in the comments. I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.